Into the corner and slicing foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Joe Panic. No hits to this point.
Joe Panic.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Left side, but well foul. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Pops this one up. Tatis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And the walk.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ian Kinsler, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Drilled on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. In is Gerardo Parra as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
1 run is scored. He'll come home with it. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down and away, ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to 3rd with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at 3rd. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Please.
Now, here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Oh, 2, the count's of Posey.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Oh, barehanded by Longoria. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Now batting.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero, and the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the tying run comes across. Jose Castillo is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 65.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the windup, the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is.
Leading up for the Padres, the first baseman.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Reyes Maranta is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Line drive to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger.
Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And they have taken the lead. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
This is foul right side. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 4.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3. 0-1 the count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Duggar is after it, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39.
Striding in to start the 9th, Steven Duggar. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ready on 1 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. His career, Pablo Sandoval will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
The pitcher.
And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Yangervis Solarte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26. Yangervis Solarte.
Swung on and missed. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. His prior history for Eric Kratz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Eric Kratz.
Skied down the left field line. And they'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. The Giants entered this one looking to put an exclamation point on this 4-game debut series. For more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, they've gotten the better of this opening series so far, and a victory here in the finale would give them a resounding series win and a strong 3-1 start to the season. A loss would mean settling for a series split and a return to a .500 record. There's a big difference there in terms of team momentum to start the season. So the players feel like there's a lot at stake in this game here, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Brandon Crawford is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Gerardo.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Grounded weakly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Previously against Derek Holland, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. No balls and a strike to count. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Here's Manny Machado now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the best.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. His career numbers against Melanson. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Parra makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Late that time for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Line to the right side, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Buster Posey is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Oh, 2 the count to Posey. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of